a real-world need. Joseph also explored game development through the Unity game engine. He completed the official Unity Quick Start tutorial, documented each step of the process, and demonstrated understanding of the Unity development environment. Through this work, he built foundational skills in programming, design, and digital problem solving. As the students sitting here know, another unique challenge at the Met is exhibitions. And like many students, Joseph arrived at the Met as someone who was not thrilled about the idea of presenting his learning. Yet each trimester, he created presentations that reflected both his work and his personality. He came prepared, spoke confidently about his learning, and showed growth with every exhibition. So Joseph, as you graduate and move on from the Met, I hope you continue to push yourself outside your comfort zone. This year asked you to try new things, learn new systems, and approach learning differently than you had before. As you move into the next chapter of your life, I encourage you to embrace challenges rather than avoid them, to keep learning when things don't come easily, and to remember that growth often happens when we're willing to stick with something a little longer than we thought we could. I hope you carry that mindset with you as you take on new opportunities and challenges in the future. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Joseph Salini. Simon? Oh, Reality A.
Reality A. That's
Reality the place you want to.
I'm guessing.
Or the person you talked to on the video?
Yeah.
His name was Simon.
No, I mean like that. I was just asking the studio's name.
I don't know. At this point, I think it's just time to present what you have, okay?
But although I can get although right now you just said Studio A, right?
Reality A was the
I mean
place.
Reality A.
Yep.
All right. That's the quick.
We got this, Joey. Come on, bud.
We just. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and thank you. Wait, hold on. Is it good enough? Or?
Yeah, it's good.
Perfect.
All right. Good afternoon, and thank you for attending my Val speech. My name is Joseph, and I am a senior in Caitlin's advisory. I chose the Met because it gave me a better opportunity to pursue my career than public schools did. When I first came to the Met, I felt somewhat shy of the people around me. Obviously. My initial impression of the Met was nothing but reverence. The biggest goal I have accomplished while being a Met student is my job exploration. The biggest challenge I've had to overcome was making sure I got assignments done and I paced quick enough so that I get my assignments turned in on time. 12th grade was pretty nice for every reason, actually. I'm not really going to say the specifics because, every reason. This year I was interested in programming, so I interviewed Reality A game studio and learned about how its workplace handles its week schedule and game development process. I was also interested in the Unity game engine, so I had a not too long workbook assigned to me via Google Docs that also doubled as an alternative to a regular internship, since I was struggling to find a regular internship. Through this workbook, I learned the basic functionality of Unity game engine. What I liked most about this internship was how convenient each week segment was regarding completion time. I'm the proudest of the week 6 segment of the workbook. My senior thesis project. Oh my God.
You got it.
My senior thesis project was to create a fidget device that would both play stimming sounds through headphones/ear jacks and record classroom lectures and playback later. I chose to do this because I felt it would be helpful for me as someone with autism spectrum disorder when it came to my habit of listening to music during a classroom lecture. The process of planning and finishing my SDP was initially somewhat of a hassle, but for the most part, afterward, it wasn't really that difficult. Almost a cakewalk, but yeah. My first idea for an SDP was to create a 3D printed. Honestly, I don't even know what to call that one, and I forgot its specific function, but I chose the idea because I chose the former idea, the original idea, because I thought it might have been helpful for anyone struggling to anyone going through an existential crisis at some point in their life, like I did a year back. But I ended up not doing that. Don't ask why. I just settled on not doing it. So then I decided to just go for an audio stimming fidget device instead. The steps I took were sketching concepts from the design using an online CAD program to create a 3D model of one of the concepts I settled on using, which would have two slots, one for the recording device and the other for the iPhone that would be used to play the stimming sounds or whatever phone model we use. 3D printing said design at a library and ordering an audio recording device that can fit inside one slot of the device. I am hoping my SDP will affect anyone with ASD and or ADHD by both aiding their auditory needs and giving them a chance to listen to any parts of a class lecture they missed during the day. I am proud of how simple we had affected the design of the devices. The biggest challenge though, the biggest challenge through this project was making sure the device was the right size. Through this project, I learned how the actual 3D printing process works. Alright. I would like to thank my mom for helping me with some of my struggles throughout this school year, as well as Caitlin, Jay, and Arthur. I also want to wish the best for my sister, Julie, as she enters the 10th grade after summer. After graduating, I plan on attending Community College of Rhode Island, and while at said college, I will always keep in mind, go for what works best for me. Thank you for listening to my valedictorian speech.
Just take a step over to the side. Thank you. Here's your diploma. So, now we're going to personalize Joseph's diploma, and he's going to be the first one to sign it. So I have a pen, so I'm going to use this instead. You're going to sign right on the top.
Right, and it doesn't always have to be.
You can write it anywhere you want.
I usually write signatures like this quicker, but I feel more comfortable to just go
That's
neater.
That's